Hi, this is Debbie and Ed with I'd Rather Be Camping on another little trip. This is December 28th, I think. We thought we would just get out of town for a little bit. We're headed toward Quail Valley, California. It's a RV park up here in the mountains. It's not too high up. I think it's about
45,
maybe, yeah,
1,000, that's about it.
4,500.
4,500, sorry.
Anyway, it's a nice little getaway place. It's probably going to be, I think it's going to be around 48 degrees. It gets down probably about 25, 27 at night right now. We're going east, and there was a sign saying that, is it Johnsonville?
Johnsondale.
Johnsondale is
the road
closed.
Is closed up to Johnsondale.
So I guess they've...
That's about 6,800 feet.
Yeah, but so probably due to snow there. But anyway, we're getting close. There's a couple steep hills you do have to climb. It's not too bad though. We have a 2,500 heavy-duty Silverado diesel.
With an Allison transmission.
Yeah, and we don't have any trouble with it. We are arriving, and it's like about 45 degrees, a little chilly. Looks like they may have gotten some rain here, because it's pretty cloudy, but oh, I should have. This is the park, and there's a creek. Really nice to get next to the creek. We got a back-end spot.
Deer Creek.
Yeah, it's Deer Creek, and big spaces when you get along there. That's the most popular spots here. But anyway, once again, sorry about the bumps.
Sometimes when we come up here in the spring,
Louder.
there's wild turkeys and deer that graze out here, and occasional bobcat. The raccoons wreak havoc with the garbage cans at night.
They're busy.
So it's pretty dark too.
Yeah. Early in the morning, the deer come and they will graze out here. It's pretty awesome to see.
They bring their babies down.
Yeah. We don't get to see too much of that. We live in the city. So it's nice. But anyway, up there is a road, and they bring cattle.
Yeah, they run their cattle down the road when they bring them down for the winter. It gets too cold up there for them. They'll run them right down the middle of the road. The cowboys have the right of way.
That's pretty cool. All right. Okay, this is the next day. At Quail Valley, it was pretty chilly last night. It probably got down to about 25 degrees here at Quail Valley. I don't know if you know where it's located. It's located north of Bakersfield and southeast of Portersville.
Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with those, south of Sacramento. Anyway, it gets pretty chilly here in the winter. This isn't real high up. This is about 4,500 feet up, I would say. Further east, if you continue to go, you're going to go up toward the summit. That's probably got some snow up there.
Johnsondale Road is closed.
Yeah.
It said when we started up.
Yeah.
So there is snow up there.
But anyway, right back here behind, we're in a backup spot. There's Deer Creek. We're gonna go out.
We'll show you when we go out.
There's this is called Quail Valley Recreational RV Park. And they have a couple ponds here that they stock.
They stock with bluegill and catfish.
Yeah.
Catch and release or pay by the pound.
When we bring the grandkids, we used to do catch and release, and they have a blast. But anyway, it's just it's quiet right now, I think. You know, sometimes in the summer, we don't really come up here much in the summer. It does get pretty warm in the summer. We kind of head toward the beaches where it's cooler because we're from a really hot town where it gets hot. So here we kind of avoid. Here we do like to come up in the fall and sometimes in the spring and the winter. We have been up here and it's been so cold. I think it was around 17 degrees, and we had some icicles hanging off the trailer.
About 2 feet long.
That was pretty neat. It was our old trailer. But anyway, the floors did get cold that we put in, but when we turned the heater on this morning, I guess it blows underbelly in there, and it did heat up the floors very well. So that is definitely a plus with this trailer.
The whole underneath of the trailer is sheeted with plastic. And the heater blows into the underbelly for the fresh water, the gray water. The pipes don't freeze. So it's a pretty good deal to have.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and head out.
Okay, we're headed toward the ponds, and it's got nice little gravel roads in here. Speed limit's 4.5 miles an hour. There is people that stay up here year round. There's one of the spots there, and I don't know what it costs, but there's quite a few people up here that stay year round.
And the creek is right over there.
And this is a tent site.
Yeah, all of these right here through there.
All of these are tent sites.
Probably don't get too many of those in the winter because it does get pretty chilly. I don't know, some may come. It's right after Christmas. But it is right after Christmas. People's busy with other things.
Okay. This is one of the 3 ponds. This one has the most catfish and bass in it.
Yeah.
This is the one where the kids usually come to because the bluegill eat real good here. And they just enjoy catching them. We just catch and release. A lot of frogs. Large frogs. It's really a fun place in the spring.
The other.
You don't see any ducks or geese because of the bobcats. They take care of those.
Sadly, the owner was telling us they used to have quite a bit, and they would bring up the babies and release the little ducks and stuff here, but not no more because they didn't survive. This is the larger pond out of 3.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll head on down. But anyway, this is kind of a look around. Up that trail right there, you get into some berries, a lot of berries. There was some bears that would come down in here. I know he had to relocate a bear. And which is good.
Once they get used to eating the garbage, that's where they come because it's easy.
And this is very close to where the campers are. Okay, we'll move on. See what else.
Here's the other two ponds. They're a lot smaller than the main pond. They have mostly catfish in them. They're a little bit harder to fish in.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see. We'll pull forward. Yeah.
We can
there.
walk a little closer.
Yeah, let me. It's very quiet. We've seen some fishermen walking back to camp where they'd been fishing.
But I think it's
earlier.
too cold. I don't think the fish
Well, it's late in the afternoon too. See, here's the one where we were at. It's the largest one, and it goes back behind these tulies. Anyway, and then these are just directly across. People do fish in them, like he said.
They're
And,
mostly catfish.
yeah, so this bigger one is the one that gets most of the action. But anyway.
It's got the most bluegill in it.
Okay, we'll head back into the park.
Down the hill.
Down the hill. Oh, good. I like going down better than up. There's a play area.
Yeah, it looks a little better in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, the slide and some swings and a monkey bars.
There.
An old jet ski to play on.
Yeah. That one back
It's
in.
usually got quite a bit of grass down in there.
And in the spring, quite a bit of kids. Here is some of the creek. When we came, the owner was blowing these leaves down into the creek, and it goes on up. So they're creek is kind of buried in some leaves. And this is some side. This is the creek side. Yeah, pull-throughs, and you can see big families. Usually, yeah. All right, we'll head on up the creek to the back ends. Go.
This is where the back ends start.
Yeah, you can see.
Got quite an area behind them of grass. It's really nice in the spring. Well, it's really nice now, but when you bring the kids, they have a big area to play in.
This
the creek isn't running very fast.
Yeah.
Probably until the snow starts melting.
And it's buried in leaves.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're on up here in a back end. Yeah, that's ours right up there, and there's Ed. And you do get all of this. You can use all this behind your rig or trailer or whatever, as you can see. Right, Ed? Anyway.
Nice.
These are all people out here playing horseshoes. It's just a nice day. All right, I think we'll go in. We might play a game. We've had our walk. What are you making, Ed? Some barbecued sausage dogs? Woo, we'll be having that tonight for dinner.
I'm out there freezing, cooking dinner. Look where Debbie's at, watching a movie.
It's cold out there.
Doesn't she look comfy?
I am comfortable and I'm not freezing, and it's...
There is no TV reception here, so we bring movies.
This is what we're having for our dinner here. This is what he was out there barbecuing and toasting the buns. Very simple, but very tasty. We hosted Christmas, so we thought we'd make this whole camping trip pretty easy. And this looks good, so I'm going to start eating. Doesn't that look good? Well, we're packing up to go.
We just put our strap on a little hook up here. Push this back.
There we go.
It's on a ratchet strap. I just ratcheted it up. Not real tight.
Yep. We're going to be heading home today. lay these towels down here because the slide hits a little bit right there, and we don't want to take any chances of it scratching the floor over there. That's what we do. But we're getting ready to leave now, so this is what she looks like when she's packed up and ready to go. Well, we're heading home, and we had a good and relaxing time after a busy Christmas, right, Ed?
Yes.
So.
Quite relaxing.
So, well, we hope that you had a good time watching this, and maybe discover a new place if you live close enough or want to, you know, travel to get there. It is a nice place. Anyway, so we want to wish you a happy and healthy new year, and hope to see you again here at I'd Rather Be Camping.
Bye.
Some pretty greenery. All right, thanks.